Hey, how are y'all doing tonight? Today? Tonight? This day. Let's say, how are you doing this day? That sounds good. Well, I watch a lot of videos on here and I noticed that a lot of, I think they are from the continent of Africa. They may be from the Caribbean. Honey, we are all over the place. Okay. But I noticed a lot of them love to do stitches of events happening here in America, more specifically to Black America. So I said, well, let me look at what's going on over there. So this is what this video is about. And, I saw some things that were quite interesting to me. It's probably not new to everybody else, but it was quite interesting to me. So let's take a look at what y'all got going on over there. My brothers and my sisters. Okay, let's start off with Ken Gunda. He talks about, things of his culture, which I really do appreciate. Thank you, Ken Gunda. And let's see what he's talking about. Here we go.
Into Europe, we talk about one country that has the most people everywhere. And like Professor Lumumba of Kenya said, if a Nigerian isn't there, that place is dead. Don't go there. Leave that place right away. And I lived in Poland and Nigeria.
Isn't that something? If a Nigerian isn't there, it ain't about nothing. That is something, because I have a lot of I ain't gonna say a lot, less than half of my DNA is Nigerian. And that's why America is lit like it is. Thank you, Ken Gunda. You just proved our point. We made this country the superpower that it is. Thanks to that good old Nigerian DNA. Thank you. That's what's up. What? Huh? Okay, here we go. Let me stop playing. But hey, you gotta go. That's why it's lit, baby. That's why it's lit. Okay, here we go.
Nigerians were definitely there. So they are the kings of Africa. They have the most people, the largest size, with the most influence. So when you talk about a lot of immigrants that go to Europe or any place else, we could be talking about a lot of Nigerians because they're 20% of the continent of Africa. But this story is very interesting, and it's also courageous what our Nigerian brothers were able to do on this particular plane. Here we have a Nigerian sister who has a baby, and for whatever reason, unbeknownst to me, she is deported from Europe back to Nigeria. And this story is going to be covered by a lady who is speaking, I believe you consider it pidgin English, so you may or may not be able to understand exactly what she's saying, but I'm going to give the floor to her so she breaks down exactly what is.
Okay, I had to see how long ago this was. I don't want to play a video that's too old, but this was 19 hours ago when Ken Gunda posted this. Here we go.
Is transpiring here.
God for all these Nigerian men wey stand for this girl. The way Oyibo take dey treat black sometimes dey really touch me. This video wey una dey watch na video of a young girl wey dem dey deport from Europe. They go back to Nigeria. I no even know the country because they no make mention of the country, but I go tell una wetin happen inside the flight. So the girl get pikin, e get baby, so they come say make the girl comot. They want deport am back to her country. She carry her baby and everything, her bag. They reach airport, so she don board and everything. After she don check in, e don enter inside flight finish. Na so the pilot wey wan carry dem go back to Nigeria carry pikin from her, say dem no fit deport the pikin join the girl, na only the girl dem fit deport. Like why? So the thing come dey cause kasala inside the flight. Na so all the Nigerian men wey be say dem still dey travel just stand for the girl, say lai o, if dem no go deport the baby join the girl, make dem leave the girl instead.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not understand what she said. I did not. But I'm so thankful for captions. Hold on a second. Okay, he's gonna help us understand this just a little bit better. Here we go.
Understood was they're trying to separate the mother from the child, trying to let the mother go back to Nigeria while keeping the baby in that country. But the brothers on the plane is not letting that happen. They're telling the people, listen, if you're gonna deport her, that's fine. Send her back to Nigeria. But we're not gonna let this plane go without the baby going with the mother. And that is very courageous. I very rarely.
That is very courageous. That's what you call unity, baby. That's what we got to do. As I heard an African girl say not too long ago, to take our rightful place on the global stage. It's all about that unity, baby. Don't play. Don't play with us. Don't do it. Here we go.
Rarely see that happening on the African continent, but it just goes to show you how serious some of the brothers and sisters are in Africa. You can find it any place, but especially in Nigeria. And it really shows about the camaraderie that we do have. Now, Juan Gale over at African Diaspora also covered the story, and she made.
I listened to Juan Gale too. Come on now. We are one. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let's get this right, okay? Because 90% of the journey is course correction. Do you get that? Let's correct this. Let's get it.
A reference about the unity of the brothers on the plane. I want you to listen to that clip and I'm going to come back.
I also want to focus on the brothers that you see in that clip. They do not care if they don't get to their destination on time. What they cared about is justice for their sister. And it was a beautiful thing to watch because it shows us that if we come together and we become our brother's keeper, we can change so much. We can change the situation that we are in, that we are constantly talking about and are depressed about. We can change that because in unity, prosperity is bound to happen. But that is exactly why the evil of this world doesn't want us to have one voice, doesn't want us to unite. There's always this diaspora war, there's always tribal war, there's always fights with our neighbors. The moment we realize how powerful we are when we come together and demand what's rightfully ours, in one voice, that day the world will see how powerful we are as a people.
So as you hear, she's talking about the unity of the brothers. And you know what? This is a great thing. What if we can be so united against foreigners? How would we be as a continent? Well, this is something that is not uncommon, really, in the history of Black people. We typically will come together again.
Two continents. Okay? That's what we got to do. Two continents, baby.
Against somebody that is foreign. Now, we do have sellouts, but it's something that's happening.
Amen to that. We do have those sellouts, honey.
happened all across Africa, from the Mau Mau tribe to brothers in Nigeria to
brothers over here in America.
Kabwaka Mwanga in Uganda. It's something that happens, you know, the Zulus against the British. It happens, right? But the question is this: the lack of unity is probably one of the reasons why she's even in Europe in the first place. Okay?
You got a point, but then maybe not, you know. Okay, this is another video. Excuse me. This is another video by Ken Ganda, and in this video, he talks about how Black Americans have turned Accra, Ghana into Atlanta, an Atlanta party scene. And, you know, it piqued my interest. Let's see what's going on. Here we go.
King of the diaspora, with so many African Americans, Caribbeans, and Black British there, with a lot of entertainment and a lot of infrastructure to help you repatriate, Accra is amazing when it comes to relocating in Africa. Everything is there. And when I mean everything, I mean one thing for sure, and that's clout. Ghana has a lot of it. Trust me, and it lives up to it. From booming real estate to business opportunities, it is the New York City of Africa for diasporans, okay? Not saying on Africa, but for diasporans. And they are winning and winning large. Unfortunately, there is some concern. And I talked about this a few years ago when I hosted African Superstar about Accra, Ghana turning into Atlanta. But we're gonna get into that. There was a YouTube channel by the name of It Was Epic, and it hosted this one young lady by the name of Glitterati Entertainment. And she had the same complaints about what's happening in Accra, Ghana with the diaspora. So she started off by saying this.
And I think that it has become more of a party grab, like it's a turn up place. Not that it's not okay for people to turn up. I don't want to judge people for turning up, but realize that there's other things going on and there's other parts of Ghana besides Accra, you know? Yeah. So how do you really make your 360 rich? Because I saw some people came for 30 December and they're twerking on the in Cape Coast Castle. You don't twerk where our ancestors are at. You don't do things that are disrespectful to the land. So I think that people it's become like the new Miami, and that's what I'm scared of. Is it like just a party turn-up place, or is it a place where you're learning and you're connecting with the locals and you're becoming more of who you need to be and learning your history for real, not just popping bottles?
And then she said this.
So are you saying that they are not into learn the culture, they are not into go into the local way, but they are in for just to party and then move out of the country?
I think a lot of them go through the motions, right? You go through finding out the historical context and things like that. But I don't know how much of them really, I think it's maybe 30% that really grasp the reality of what Ghana was like a passageway for our ancestors, right? Only a few. I think I see more people doing a lot more partying. A lot more partying, a lot more turning up compared to people, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I see people really getting in historical context. It's like, you go through the motions, you go to Kwame Nkrumah Park, you go to Black.
Okay, she's talking about they turn it up like that. Let's see. Let's find some turn up shots. Some turn up and Accra, Ghana videos. Bear with me. Let me see if I can locate a couple. Okay, I found someone from America in Accra. So let's see what she has to say.
I'm repping the dirty South, you know.
You know, right? South.
You know. Okay. Georgia, you know.
Oh, she's from Atlanta. Okay.
So far, so good. Why are you moving to Ghana, Africa?
Yes, so step out your comfort zone. Don't believe what they show you on TV. Africa is it's a continent. There's so many countries in that continent, and Ghana is probably one of the most safest places to travel. Wow. You guys speak English. This is like
Reppin'.
Okay, as I was looking for the turn up in Accra, I ran into this guy, and he's American, who is pretty much stating why Accra is turning into this place. So let's hear his perspective.
African Americans are turning Accra into Atlanta. And I think it's funny, right? How, you know, I kind of knew this was going to happen because Ghana and Accra is black metropolitan Mecca, right? In Ghana, right? And then you got Atlanta, right? Is one of the black metropolitan Meccas for black people, right?
Okay.
And the thing is, the people from Ghana and the black people from Atlanta are the same type of black person, right? And I keep saying this.
Really?
We all have the same base. We all pretty much got kind of like the same, we do the same things, right?
First of all, we got similar DNA. Okay, just saying.
Party the same way. We vibe with each other the same way. You can't, listen, you can't deny the vibe. That's the thing about it. You can't deny the vibe. Now,
you cannot deny the vibe, baby. That's what you can't deny.
On top of all of that, you can't deny the ratchetness, right? Because we ratchet, right? We can be ratchet. And here's the thing,
that
guys.
took a turn.
All this ratchetness that we do have is just young people doing what young.
Okay, now this is also Accra, Ghana, I think. And I'm not calling Miss Stein ratchet. You know, she doing the damn thing. She cute. But these are the people that I meet. People with her attitude. I meet people like her in America. But, it's no telling what they think about, us. But that's why I thought they were cool. And when I heard that they were, but you know what? We're gonna save a piece of that conversation for another video. But here's what she has to say.
And give us some small 360. Look at that! Crazy, man. Do you have foreign friends?
Yeah, I have foreign friends.
What do you like about them?
Well, the ones I know, they are generous. They give. They're not stingy, yeah. And they also care about people, and they're adventurous. So it's fun to be around them.
So would you like to get more foreign friends?
Oh yeah, why not? More meat doesn't spoil soup.
One meat doesn't spoil soup. Hey, so your social media, they'll reach out to you.
Okay, my handles are best 30 ever everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, best 30 ever.
Thank you very much. May God bless you and your beauty.
Now see, that was cute and sweet enough. And those are the people I run into here in America. So we got to get this together. We are one. Okay? Stop tripping. Shit. And let's do the damn thing. Okay, now this is an American guy doing videos over there, and I'm looking at it like, well, if you're going over there doing all that might be a lot, but I guess the locals don't mind him filming everything like he's doing. So let's take a look. This is still in Accra.
Hello. Excuse me, ladies. Thank you. Yeah. That's an epic footage right there. I love that. But yeah, I was confused last time I was here, bro. Literally last time I was here, I came early and it was dead at the beach. And then now I realize there's so many people out here.
Girl, carry that thing on your head.
Let me see the number. Let me see the number. No, it's dead.
I wish I could carry stuff on my head that easily.
What is it? I gave them the camera. Oh!
Okay. Are these Americans or natives? Let's see. Sounds like natives.
Damn, even the parking lot, bro, is like way more people here in the parking lot than before. So this is nice, Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday night turned up like that?
Look at this. Okay. Is it okay if I ask you ladies some questions about Ghana? Okay, all right. Well, don't be scared.
They're looking like, how about them questions?
No, let me ask you. Let me ask you a question.
I got time for no questions. Let's see what he asks.
Okay.
What questions will he ask?
All right, what's up? This is Check in Effect, and this is another video here at Labadee Beach with two beautiful ladies. You ladies are from here?
Wait a minute.
From Accra. Northerners, okay, but you're from Ghana. Okay, so tell me something special about the country of Ghana for the people that's watching from the United States.
Ghana is beautiful. Ghana is beautiful, and the people are beautiful. We have a big heart, and
that's true.
We welcome everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. As far as you are in Ghana, you are welcome. We'll treat you as one.
That's true.
That's what's up. That is what is up. Okay, I had to change my lighting a little bit, but we'll fix it. Now, this video is from a native. She's going over the nightlife and what to expect and her side of things. I guess what she wants to show us about how nice Accra is. Let's see what she's talking about.
A nightlife session in Accra. Yeah, so I'm actually going out at night to show you what Accra looks like at night and what happens at night. So we are going to Osu. Osu is like the night I don't sleep. Like it's like the Las Vegas of Accra. Yeah. So we'll go to Osu and maybe to some other places. I actually don't have a plan yet, but as usual, sit back and enjoy. First of all, before we reach our night locations, let me take you for a quick night drive through the beautiful city of Accra.
Let's get to the nightlife. Let's get to the drinks. Let's get to the clubbing. Well, it looks nice. It looks nice over there. It looks nice.
Walk. Yeah, walk on the street of Osu.
We're going to use the side.
Welcome to Seraglio at Osu, and we are here to shake our body, dance,
shake your body, girl,
and distress.
Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming?
Baby, if we ain't got nothing in common, we got dance in common. We got rhythm in common. We do have that in common, for sure.
Are you coming? Are you coming?
By the way, guys, I love to dance. I'm not a professional dancer, but I just love to follow the rhythm of music.
Me too, honey. Me too. Okay, just to pivot just a little bit, I found something else that we can start a dialogue about. And this guy stops African natives on the streets to ask them how they feel about people like me, Black Americans. Let's see what they have to say. And it will be interesting.
Mercy John.
My name is Jackson Kaki.
Your name is Jackson?
Yeah.
My name is Jackson.
Coincidence, huh?
My name is Lucy, or aka Mwende.
My name is Ali.
My name is Pelis.
My name is David.
My name is Lona.
Oh, I'm Lomax Woli Salif.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans?
We really don't interact with them much, despite the fact that you're one.
First of all, I can say Black Americans, they present blackness in America.
And then we think they are good because they speak their mind, they tell you the truth, and they are good looking.
They don't have culture. They have all adapted to other society.
We don't have culture. Excuse me. Because we have culture. Stop believing what you see on TV now. Okay. Come on now. Don't do that.
So they lost culture. Yeah, that's what we believe.
That Black Americans and Africans need to know from one another. How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans? There's nothing left to do but ask some people how they feel. Let's get into it. Okay, what's your name?
Tracy.
Nice to meet you, Tracy. Where are you from?
I'm from Kenya. Thika.
Thika.
Sorry.
I've actually heard of Thika. Like, where's that located at?
The outskirts of Nairobi.
Okay.
Yes.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans?
They love them, and we love to learn their language, their accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that was sweet enough. That's what I'm talking about. You got your
Hold
good
on.
ones.
See, not like I have to ask.
You got your good, kind ones that get it, that wants to understand this land and what we go through. But then you have some other ones talking about we ain't got no culture. Excuse me. Excuse-moi. We ain't gonna do that. We are not going to do that. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that everything's on the screen. Okay. All right, here we go.
Can you give me like a Black American accent? Give me like your best one.
The water part, the water.
What? Okay, so you said the accent. So like, what else? I mean, like, how do you view us? You know what I mean? Or honestly, could you tell that I was a Black American just by looking at me?
Not really, but after hearing you, the way you speak, yes, I have guessed that.
So do you feel like?
And that's how it is with a lot of us. We don't know we're different until we speak.
Like Black Americans should visit Africa more, and specifically Kenya?
Yeah, we have beautiful places to visit, wildlife they could come and see. Yes.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye-bye. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
My name is David.
Nice to meet you, David. So I just have a simple question for you. First off, where are you from?
Nairobi, Kenya.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans? Have you ever met a Black American before?
Yes, I have, but very minimum interaction with them.
We got to get this together, y'all. Come on, man. Don't do this.
When you had that minimum interaction, what was your takeaway from it?
You guys are cool. Very cool. My general view, we've seen a lot of Black content, especially in the media. Black Lives Matter movement, especially immigrants. We're told a lot about Black Americans, but you have to be there to know them. So personally...
Okay, that's fair. They talk a lot of shit about Black Americans, but yes, you're right. You have to be here to know us. Period.
We have not really interacted with them that close level to really give a clear perspective. But from the media, yes, I have an opinion.
How do you think the media portrays Black Americans? Do you think it's positive? Do you think it's negative? What's your thoughts on that?
It's a 50-50. It definitely depends with what you pick. Black Americans, especially when it comes to athletics, they're doing really well, especially for the United States of America. On the other hand, if you decide to take the negative, then they're gangs, especially specific states.
Thank you.
They shoot you point blank.
Thank you.
That is according to the media.
Do you feel that Black Americans should come to Kenya more? Because I've been to Kenya over.
Okay, let's see who else.
I don't see any difference between me and a Black American. Yeah, that's what I see.
Do you feel that black Americans should visit Africa more, and more specifically Kenya?
Definitely have to, because this is homeland. This is where they come from. So it's like, we have a say in Africa, they say, East West, home is always the best. I can suggest every black person who is in America, he has to know Africa, not even Kenya. Africa is home. Africa is where we belong. We belong in Africa. So I think they have to find something. They have to find a day to come in Africa, to visit Africa. Because Africa, we have got good things. We have beautiful places. You can go. You can see lions. You can see people, real people. So I welcome every black person in America, wherever they are. Not even in America.
Right.
So please, Africa is home. So you have to visit Africa, please. So I hope they'll come.
All right, cool. But is this the one that said what? Okay, this is him. Okay, here we go.
News, we're also going to be like a visa-free country. So, I mean, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Who do we have here today?
Wait.
I'm Lomax Wally Salif.
So where are you from?
I'm a Liberian.
You're from Liberia? So what are you doing out here in Nairobi, man?
I have my family, yeah. So it's Christmas time though. So I can
Oh,
just
my
spend
bad. I
some
thought
time.
he was in America.
Okay. So this
He's
is
in
my
Nairobi.
first Liberian that I've talked to today. So how do Liberians or Africans in general feel about black Americans?
We believe that they don't have culture. They have all adapted to other society. So they lost culture. Yeah, that's what we believe. They don't have culture. They are.
I'm just laughing because I believe the host and I feel the same way about that statement. But let's hear him out.
They have all adapted to other society, so they lost culture.
So was that what most people in Liberia feel about black Americans?
Yeah, that's what we feel. That
Well, you need to stop
if you were born there are some things that you won't do. We believe that if you are in Africa, like our tradition demands a lot of things, and when you are there, those things you won't do them.
If I'm not mistaken, Liberia, didn't like a lot of black Americans go to Liberia like back in the day?
Actually, Liberia came from America. Yeah, so we have a lot of black Americans from Liberia.
Do you feel that?
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Well. Okay, one last thing I would like to address is the continent splitting. What is going on with this? But this is gonna be like a million years before it's complete. But wow.
Less than 2 decades ago, the ground began to split open in Africa, with fractures opening up across different countries, even splitting a man's house into two. Since then, it's been obvious that Africa is undergoing a continental rift. Such a rift occurs when a continent is set to break into 2 or more. When this happens, new continents, islands, and oceans will be formed, and our world will never be the same again.
Oh, baby, you can't
Why
mix
is
that crack
Africa
with no
splitting
cement.
up? What is causing the land to be cut open? What is the implication on Africa?
All that damn digging and mining and stealing the soil and the resources, that's what's causing it to split. Y'all done dug everything up out the ground over there. It's time to stop. Oh, I mean, greed just make you just tear up a country. Just tear it up. That's what greed is doing. That country is splitting due to greed. Come on now.
Africans and the world in general. Join us in this video as we discuss how Africa is splitting into 2 continents, and most people don't even know about it.
Stop.
In 2005, images and reports began to emerge of a continental rift happening in East Africa. A continental rift is a term given to situations where a continent seems to be breaking apart or separating into 2 or more. This is a normal occurrence everywhere in the world.
See the start of this in our lifetime. Whew. That's pretty cool. It's heavy, but it's pretty cool. Okay, here's a better view of the rift happening in or on the African continent. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. All right, well, I guess that's all. I could talk about more, just so you know, but I think I will stop it right here. Okay, we are one. Stop. Let me not say stop. Let's understand and be patient with each other. And unify. Okay. Peace.